And I want to go ahead and start and talk to Nils about Revels North's newest program, and that's called Spring Singers, which is a program that we just finished up a few weeks ago. And a lot of people don't know about Spring Singers. Revels North is known mostly in this area for Christmas revels, known by others for summer revels, but we actually have year-round programming, and Spring Singers is the newest. And Nils, yeah, tell me a little bit about Spring Singers and the idea behind it and how you felt about it.
So I think before I talk about Spring Singers directly, I want to say that the general theme of all of our programs is creating opportunities for a multi-generational artistic experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's really clear when you're watching something like the Christmas Revels or Summer Revels. You see the children's chorus interacting with the adults and the teens on stage. And the goal with the Spring Singers program was to create another opportunity for a wide range of ages to come together around a common purpose, around a common experience of singing songs together.
And I really like that about Revels. I mean, I think that's one thing that got me excited about Revels North in the first place was that I'm a father. I have two kids. You have a couple kids, and as you know, most opportunities for kids, and there are plenty around here, have them with other kids. And it feels like Revels North is unique in that it does create an opportunity for kids to do something together with their parents, or do something together with grandparents, or seniors that they've never met before. And it's just a nice way for different generations to get to know each other and connect.
It's always a really exciting experience to watch that cross-generational community develop in any of our programs. And I was particularly pleased with the Spring Singers program. You know, with some of our other programs, the children often do have their own identity, their own sort of separate repertoire, and then they join together with the adults and teens to sing, you know, a smaller portion of the material that the adults and teens then sing on their own. So everybody has their own sort of identity with respect to the material that they're presenting. But the goal with the Spring Singers program was to really put together a slate of choral material that would allow everyone to participate in every song in some way. And it was challenging, but I think ultimately really successful. It was great to
Absolutely.
watch.
I actually, I took part in that program as a participant. I just started at Revels, and here was this new program, and here was this new executive director, and I said, well, shoot, let's see how this works. And it really did strike me. As you know, I like to sing, and feel like I'm a competent singer, but getting in there, I mean, it was hard. It was clearly like this was deep end material, very sophisticated stuff. And I was really challenged by it, and I was so impressed that the opportunity was there for anybody. It wasn't an auditioned one. It was any adult, any child who wanted to be part of this could do it, but it wasn't like the material was watered down. And it really seems like everybody rose to the occasion. The new singers, the experienced singers, and we all worked together to put something together that I was really proud of, proud to be part of.
Yeah. Well, as a director, that's a really gratifying thing to hear. And yeah, that was definitely my experience over the course of the rehearsal season. Certainly wondering at times whether we had bitten off a bit more than we could chew, and being pleasantly rewarded with a result that indicated very clearly that we hit the mark exactly.
Absolutely.
It was a really satisfying, very satisfying program. You know, we've been throwing around the seasons here already in our conversation. Spring, winter, summer. With all of the major programs that exist in the Revels North model, the seasons are nearby. We're always celebrating the turning of the seasons with song or story, or ritual dance. In some fashion, it's a really important part of what we do.
Absolutely. And before we wrap up Spring Singers, I just want to say that if you are interested in singing and ever want to try a Revels North program, Spring Singers might be a great way to start. Again, like I mentioned, no audition. Whether you're an experienced singer or somebody who's really hasn't sung publicly since elementary school, it's a nice experience, and it ends with in this case, this year was 2 great shows. We had a nice show at Newbury Market here in White River Junction, really filled that room, and then we had another show in New London, and it was a really nice moment. And so if you're interested in getting involved, I think that Spring Singers is a really nice way to test Revels North out.